dressed up. This is the...
Well, you've got makeup on.
Well,
your
I put on
hair's
some
big.
makeup
Well,
and I washed my hair and blow dried it.
Well, Tracy washed and blow dried mine yesterday. You ready?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm twisted or something.
You ready now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what video this is.
We don't have to know. It'll be listed on the thing.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have to look it up.
Was this the last one? 56. That was our last one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
It was May the 3rd.
Yeah.
So 56.
56 or 57?
This is 55, wasn't it?
I thought you said 56.
That's what I said 56 for, because that was 55.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, FlossTube.
Hey.
We're the Floss Bossin cousins. I'm Christy.
I'm Callie.
This is FlossTube number 56, and it is May the 29th, 2025. Half of the year is already gone.
I know.
I was thinking about that today.
Well, technically, half will be at the end of next month.
Well, yeah, but still.
But still, it's half is gone, because that'll go by in no time.
Yeah.
You'll blink and it'll be here. Then it'll be Thanksgiving and then Christmas. Golly. But how y'all been doing? We flung from the window to the wall.
I was sitting here thinking, that I felt like a turd with the shit slung out of it. That's what I think Susan used to say it.
Yeah.
But that, yeah.
And
we have been world travelers, let me tell you.
Well, I only went half the journey because I didn't make the full, complete circle. But
I don't know that you could have made it through security.
Well, I probably couldn't have. I mean,
Do you know coming home Sunday?
Nothing?
Nothing. I was good to go.
Did you get shook down on the way down there?
Uh-huh.
Did you?
Same spot.
We got some hot crotches, don't we?
I don't forgot who it was. I said, well, I've always been told I was sitting on $1 million, so I know there's a lot of money there.
I mean, it shook down every which way.
All right. You want to start with just a life update?
Oh, my Lord. That's not been much going on except for work. But thanks be to God, I start a new job come Monday, June the 2nd. So, I'd gotten an offer from a new place that is much more aligned with what I want to do than this other one has been. And plus, it's just been working round the clock, trying to fill in. I had to go in on Memorial Day, had to work second shift 2 times this week already. So, gave them the old heave-ho. So, got today off. Today's what is today? Thursday?
Thursday. Got
Thursday and Friday off, and then I'll start my new job on Monday. And, let's see what else has happened. I don't even know what happened before we went to go to the retreat. I ain't got a clue. And, more of the same, I'm sure. And then, we got back when? Sunday? Last Sunday?
Sunday before last.
I don't know. I don't know which ends up. Anyway, got a new vehicle. My old car just let me down, and you got one time to do it to me, and I'll put you in the trade, my old buddy. So I went and got a new vehicle.
When did that happen? Friday?
Saturday, when I had to go into work.
Well, that happened on Saturday, and she traded on Monday.
Sure did. Sure did. I ain't gonna be sitting on the side of the road. Man, I was mad. Well, I was mad anyway because I had to go to work on Saturday, you know. But that got me out of it, so, you know, it was a win-win. But, so took care of all that last week, and then just trying to finish up so I could get transitioned to move to the new job. And other than that, craft room looks like, we was just talking, they look like a bomb has been dropped in the middle of it, you know, with all the retreat stuff after you get back. And mine was in a hot mess before I ever left, so, you know, can't really blame it on that, so.
I did work in mine a little bit yesterday, I think. I was trying to think what days I was off this week, but you can't tell it because I have to unpack it all to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Oh, then I had 2 crayons put on too.
Mm.
Yeah. Forgot that.
Big fun.
So much fun you can't hardly stand it.
Oh. Well.
But we had a good time at seeing everybody, seeing our friends, and making some new friends and all that jazz. So, had a good time. What you been doing?
I was sitting here, I was trying to think. I mean, other than just going to work and normal life stuff, you know. Though we went to Wisconsin the middle part of the month. And then last week, well, they were 2 back-to-back retreats. Last week, I went to the Spring Fling that's hosted by Anna Williamson this past weekend in Tampa. So when I tell you that my butt is so glad to be at home, oh my gosh, I'm
really
glad.
surprised you didn't flake out and not go to the second one. I told Jeremy, I said if she goes and she don't wake up sick tomorrow, it's going to amaze me. But you soldiered through, didn't you?
I did.
That's just so much peopling we could do sometimes.
Sometimes. But that's all. I feel, honestly, I feel like I haven't got any stitching done.
Well, I ain't got a whole lot done. I did start one at the retreat, and then I was telling Christy I lost my thread to another one, so, you know, I'm in the shanker. I gotta find it. But.
Well, what you been working on?
Well, I started this. I had gotten this off the D-Stash group, and it came with the linen and the threads. It's Harriet Elizabeth Co.
Where did you get that?
Off the D-Stash group.
Oh, off the D-Stash group.
Yeah, it's a Brenda Gervais piece, and it came with the linen, and it is 32 count Absidarian. And I started it so I'd have something to stitch on while I was there. And all these are eyelet stitches. It's a real cute chart. But now I can't find my thread. I'm sure it's laying around there at the house in the, you know, the recliner where it ain't supposed to be. But
have you checked the poop pile?
No. If them dogs have chewed up my thread, I may just kill them. So I started that. It's going to be real pretty, though. I think it's got some pretty colors in it.
Flip that back over. The front of it, you know, to me, the pictures never look like what because those look like a deep red.
Yeah. And all these letters are eyelet stitches, and see how those are ghosted out, like this A right here is really ghosty, and it's ghosty on here, but I can see it.
Yeah. Let me see. I love eyelet stitches.
I do too. I think they're so pretty. Now they're a little time consuming,
Yeah,
but
they are.
But they're pretty. So I started that one before we ever went to the retreat, and I got it out up there to work on it, and I thought, well, where is my thread? And then I got scared to death, you know, thinking it was in some airport laying around. But I don't know where it's at. I thought I'll just get some from Greta, you know. You
want me to text her? Have y'all heard? our friend Greta, StitckWork Design Company, is opening a brick and mortar. Hopes to have it open by July or in July. So it's going to be in Vestavia Hills, Alabama. And that will be our LNS. Do you need those scissors?
I'm telling you, I've got a struggle going on.
Did you get it?
Yes, finally. And then so I started this one at the retreat, and it's Tomato Dame. I've had this in my stash for a while. I got it off the D-Stash group, I believe. But I got a good start on it. So I started up here and come down, made my way to that big tomato and started filling some of it in. So, and it's on a 36 count winter brew, I think is what I put it on. It called for Virginia Beach brew, and I had winter brew, so I thought, well, I'm just going right on with it. So, but that's blue. I don't know. Is that Virginia Beach brew? You would think it would be a coffee color.
See, I would have thought it would have been blue.
Or it looks blue to me
like
on
the
here.
ocean.
Maybe it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, mine's winter brew. And then these are the call for threads.
Give me your phone and I'll look. You'll have to open it.
And I put them on this little thing that one of our viewers sent to us because I didn't have a ring. And I'm going to have to get me a better situation because they on there tight. But anyway, that's the call for colors. They're pretty. And that is what I have stitched on.
My Lord.
It's better than it has been, sis.
Wow. Well,
I wonder if it's just the photo on that chart. It's just washed out or something.
well, but who is it by?
It should be R&R, I would
Right
think.
there. That must just be the way that picture looks, but it would be pretty on blue.
Yeah. It looks blue on
it
there
looks
to me.
as blue can be.
But anyway.
Is that a photocopy?
Just a chart.
But I meant, like, could somebody have copied it and resold it to you?
No, I don't think so. Because it come with a bag and all that.
No, I think it's real.
I just think
it looks as blue as blue can be.
It does to me too. Who
Yeah.
knows, you know. That's it.
Callie.
I'm going to, listen, I've been in a life struggle.
You are not going to do better because you're fixing to start a job.
Well, we just do what we can, you know.
Okay. Y'all.
I did work on American Welcome while I was at the retreat too, but I forgot to put it in here. So I worked on one more thing.
How does your American Welcome look?
It's finished. Yours looks real good. Mine's not finished at all.
I finished American Welcome by Plum Street Samplers. And this was a year-long sale with Cindy Garrison, the scrappy chick, Laura from Textile Crafts, me, Callie, I'll let me just insert all their names right here.
I can't even remember. All of them.
But I did this on 32 count vintage country mocha, and I did not use the color in cotton. I used DMC and then whatever the called for weeks, Classic Color Works and Gentle Arts was. It is Joy, the Carolina Stitchers, Laura, Textile Crafts, the Pokey Needle, Cindy, the Scrappy Chick, me and Callie, and AES1889 on Instagram. So I can mark that off. But it was, I don't know if I finished my story, a year-long sale. And it started on May the 27th of 24, and I finished it on May the 27th of 25.
Wow.
So.
Is that when you set up to 3 a.m.?
Yeah. Yep. And I'm almost finished with Clovis.
It's so cute. That little apron with the flowers on it.
This is Stacy Nash's Animal Cracker Clovis. And I'm just working my way through them. And that's really all I stitched on because, you know, I had all that water to do.
Yeah.
On American Welcome. And I took these two. Well, this is what I took to the retreats. And I got just what I got done. All right. Now what?
You tell me. I'm just here, you know.
What?
We did get a package in the mail. A lady that had bought
let's do that.
Portfolio from me back in sometime when I was selling them. Sent us some charts and she said, ain't that pretty?
She make it, I'm sure.
I guess she did.
No. That's a pretty card.
And the seal on the back of the envelope matches it. So this is from Amanda. And she sent us some charts to pass along. So a Halloween Tiny Town. Reaping Love by Silver Creek Samplers. We've both done this one. I need to finish this one.
I just showed that to Greta the other day.
What is it called? My Christmas list or something? The name's not on the front of it. Christmas Parade by Cottage Garden. Silent Night by the Housewives. Good Company by Plum Street.
Well.
Greetings from the North Pole from Country Cottage Needleworks. Autumn ABCs.
My Christmas list.
Okay. Little House Needleworks, Autumn ABCs. So this will be in a future giveaway. Thank you so much, Amanda, for sending those to us. And we'll
thank
be sure to pass them along.
Thank you. Here you go. But when I pulled mine out, you know, that was that Monaco that we copied T-dyed. It's what I stitched mine on.
Me too.
Okay.
But I need to finish it. Well, I think I found it. Because it was missing for a long time, but I think I did find it. So I need to try to finish that this year.
So yours is not finished.
No, I didn't fully finish. It's finished stitching.
Okay,
I just didn't fully finish it.
That's the way mine is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I did the Smiles Exchange at the retreat that we went to in Wisconsin. And let me see, her name was in here, I think, or something. Ava Terry stitched this, and I was the lucky recipient of it. It's a little salt cellar. I didn't know what this was until I asked her after I got it what it was, and she said they were salt cellars that you can get on Amazon. But isn't that pretty? And that'd be a quick and easy finish. Just do a circle and put it on the top.
I thought that was gorgeous.
I love it. It's gonna look so good on my shelf. And she had included some other goodies in here. There was a tape measure. I think this is a Lori Holt tape measure. And then a little thing of soap. So thank you so much, Ava. It's so pretty. And then, did you bring any of this stuff? Or, well, you didn't have to bring it. It's at your house. But is yours handy, or you want me to show these?
Show yours, because look. I mean, I can show mine because I think it's all over there.
You may have to help me remember what's what. Because I just shoved a whole bunch of stuff out in here. Okay, this was from
Lisa.
She's Prairie Stitching Things on Instagram, but she made us these cute little project bags, and I love that. It looks so autumn to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just well stitched, and then she had filled it up with, she put a chart in here.
It's a freebie chart.
It's a freebie.
I guess it matters.
I'm just going to show it from back here. Baby, if you can say that far back, you're doing better than I am. But she included a piece of fabric to stitch it on, and 3 threads, red, white, and blue. And then, did she give us these? Was these in there?
I think they were.
I think they said, it's hard to remember who.
Who gives you what? Yes.
But they're little pair of travel scissors that fold up that were in there. And I think this thing of Kleenex was in there from her too. And then, let's see. I don't know where this comes from.
That's from Marie.
Okay. So Marie, they were sitting at the table, just well, I guess 2 tables up for me, or maybe just one.
No, just one.
But Marie gave us this, and it's so cute. It's
so pretty.
Little scissor pocket. And the fabric on the back is as cute as it can be. It's filled with walnut shells, I believe. But isn't that pretty? That's it. Just take a little motif off of something. I thought that was so cute. And she also made these and let us pick which color we wanted. So it's a little Kleenex holder.
So imagine what color Callie got.
Got a red one. And then she had some extra. Was given away, and I got this one. So I'll have one for my purse and one for my car. So, and then this was also from Lisa.
Marie.
No, Marie. And it's I don't know if this is this a freebie? I think so, but I'm not going to show this because it's pretty big. It's the Thread Melt Designs little bitty flag chart. And she gave us the linen and the thread and a little pendant. Because didn't she have one of these on one day? And it was just so cute. It's like, I guess you put a cabochon in there or whatever, but you finish it on a little piece of cardstock or something, and make it into a necklace to wear. But it was so cute what she had on. She had the prettiest jewelry y'all ever seen. And
she dressed so cute.
Yes.
We really hit it off with them.
Yeah.
We ditched the retreat on Saturday.
Yeah.
And drove 4 hours, all 6
one way.
Holly, Greta, Callie, me, Lisa, and Marie. 4 hours one way, but we got to go to Country Sampler.
We did.
And let me tell you,
it was worth the drive.
It was fun.
So that was that was fun. I think that's all I brought. That we got a bunch of other little table gifts and stuff, and I thought I had them in here, but maybe I didn't bring them. I don't know, but I wanted to show those because Lisa and Marie gave them to us, and we just feel like they are your best friends. So. Yeah.
They probably never want to see us again.
Probably not.
They'll be calling whoever's doing a retreat and be like, "Hey, is
can y'all sit us across
coming?
The room from us?"
They are. We don't want to attend.
But they were just precious ladies and like Christy said, we just hit it off with them. So we did shrinky dinks with them one night.
We did.
Holly Ho had us an activity plan.
Lord. She missed her calling. She could have been a preschool teacher.
Or an activity director. Sure could have. Been a good one. I wish I'd have brought my little shrinky dinks.
Mine may be up. I don't know.
I never done a shrinky dink.
I hadn't either.
And
I love that nail color.
I got them done this morning. I just went over there and got them done. Except this one looks like a chiclet to me. It just stuck up. It looks funny for some reason. But anyway, I never done a shrinky dink, so Holly had some that we could. The shrinky dinks I remember you just colored in. It was already on the thing. I don't think you had to draw them on there. But anyway, we could just freehand do whatever we wanted. So I did make some tomato pin cushions, and they turned out cute. A pair of little scissors. I don't know what all.
Have you ever had these?
Yeah, you gave me one last time.
Oh. I can't believe I left these crunchy things down here. You got any haul?
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Now, did I bring? I bet I put 2 in my haul up. I got 2 out of print Blackbird.
She's scared to bring it down here.
No, I was making sure they were in my app a while ago, and then I had to renew that subscription.
Look at that pretty bag.
And I bet I just left them in there. So, like Christy said, we went to Country Sampler.
Oh, y'all.
And you can't go in. Yeah, there's some other stuff. Let's see. You can't go in there without dropping a dime, I can tell you. Well, who would eat to? But, so that's where I spent my cashola. But I got some fabric that downstairs in that room. That what was it? What was that room called?
Bargain basement.
Yeah,
I mean, it
like
wasn't.
that.
It was something basement click.
It was just
sale or
discounted
something.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I got some red and white fabric.
That's really pretty.
I love it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I feel like I'm going to make some tomatoes out of it. And then I got this one. Was it down there too? I took this in apart and couldn't get it put back pretty like it was. But some more fabric from them. It looks like, I don't know.
I like that one.
That's pretty, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That almost looks like that back on that thing that Marie made us. That little sewing pocket.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
So I got those. And I got a piece of Cedar River Arboreal fabric, that dark green, because I want to do that peacock, unicorn, and badger on this. I think Holly Neal's doing it.
Oh, it's so, you know, that chart did not appeal to me whatsoever.
I loved
But
it when I saw it.
watching everybody stitch it, it is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. I like those big color blocks of, you know,
Till you
filling,
have to stitch it.
till you have to fill it in.
Yeah.
I got a piece of XOXO Designs brown paper.
I like that.
That's pretty. You know, I got about 97 colors. It's probably just the same color, but
Of
I love them.
course.
And then I got a Lottie Da kit. And this is the little summer sampler.
I like that.
I thought that was so pretty. And it's just, it was all packaged up, ready to go. So that's my kind of thing.
You gonna do it in those colors?
I am. Come with the fabric, the finishing fabric, and the threads. That's pretty. Not usually a blow girl, but. Then I got this pack of red fabric. All kind of reds. That's pretty. Then, what else did I get? I got, this is just a finishing kit, but it goes to that new Blackbird chart, the Sweet Birds thing. So it's got all the threads, the linen, the finishing fabric.
I didn't see those.
It was up there at the register. Comes with all that goodie. I like it when it's all together and I ain't got to hunt up stuff.
Yeah.
And then they had this one. I think this was the only one that was there. But this goes to, this is Wildflower Guide from a Heart Remembers book. And it was the same type little deal. So it come with the threads, the linen. I don't think this one has finishing fabric
Is that
in it.
just a picture or is it a sticker?
I don't know.
Because wouldn't that be
It's just a...
neatola, which
Yeah.
you could always glue it like in your book of days.
Mm-hmm. It's just a picture, a photocopy of a motif. And then I got a little pair of embroidery scissors that were up there at the register. And
Tell them about those scissors.
what? Heck, I can't remember.
You had laid your stuff on that bed.
Oh. Christy gonna take my stuff.
What? If you've ever been to Country Sampler, it's set up like a home, I guess. Does that make sense? Like they have
It's
different
staged, like, yeah.
Yes. Good answer. But there was some stuff laying on the bed, and it wasn't like it was stuff to sell. And I saw those scissors, and I was like, "Oh, I love these! Look how sharp that little point is." And Callie said, "Where did you get that?" I said, "Right there. That's my stack." I got so tickled because I was fixing to.
She was fixing to put my scissors, she thought, in her stuff.
Yeah, but I found a pair up there at the register.
Then I got this too. This was in the, I didn't even see this. It was on that same bed, but it was a big basket that was covered up by the quilt. But it's just crinkle ribbon.
I love that.
I thought these were some pretty colors.
Mm-hmm.
This one. And that one. It'll be cute on some little pillows. And I think that's all my haul. That was enough, I can tell you.
Yeah.
And then we got this from, who did we get? Stitch and Jim?
Yes, Jiminy's. Look how pretty.
She gave us one of these. I think they're just cute as pie. Love it.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And she gave us a little sticker. Put that in my book of days.
I think I'm going to put mine on my stand.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
And I've got some stickers and stuff that they give us too, but I put them with my book of days so I wouldn't, forget to put them on there.
Mm.
So, what'd you get?
Oh, boy. Okay, well, the Retreat Spring Fling by Anna Williams, that Anna does it, that was in Tampa this past weekend. Stacy Nash was our designer. And, oh my gosh. The Blue Flower. What's her first? I cannot think of her first name. Her last, is it Jeannie McGowan?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm almost sure. But they were the designers at the retreat. But I had got one of the lotion bars for Albert. And for Lisa and Marie. And I gotta set those out so I will be sure to send them on their merry way. Oh, here you go. I thought I had got them. Here's our shrinky dinks. I did a dinosaur, for cable. And then I just wrote on one, and I think it's backwards, isn't it?
Yeah, and we couldn't figure out to begin with that we had to write them backwards.
I did a monkey and a lion. So
Stitch and Jim also gave us this little, what do you call them? Boo-boo stick or something.
Yeah.
And then I got this at Country Samplers. Just put my little stitchy box. This is a little needle holder, I guess. Stick your needles in there.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Did you bring your name tag from that other retreat?
No.
Oh, these were our name badges at Spring Fling, Florida. And then Holly and I always get a keychain or something when we go somewhere and turn it into a needle minder, and I always get a sticker. So I got that. I got one in Wisconsin, and a little counting pen from Mary. She gave it to us at the retreat in Florida. And Sunshine Stitchers, Sheila sent that to you.
Oh, thank you.
And Holly Ho, she can think of everything. You can use it. I'm going to probably stick a project in it, like a small one.
Yeah.
But she stitched it.
Look at that old heifer.
Ain't she something? She is something. I got some Cedar River linen. And this is 36 count tephra. I got 36 count albarium.
I think that's what I got Greta for her stitchy box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got 36 count spindrift. $36 count pyrite. I like that.
That's pretty. Well, I meant they're all pretty, but
Yeah, they're all the. I'm not the. They're all the same basically, and 36 count scrimshaw. I forgot I ordered this because you know I'm not saying this derogatory, but she, like, you order your fabric, your linen, and then you wait for her to get it done. So I'm never in any hurry, but I forgot. And I got a notification that my order from Cedar River Linen had shipped, and I was like, what? What? And then it hit me. Yeah.
And you thought, oh, I got a yummy bag of goodness on the way.
I mean, but I had completely forgot. And Lisa, that we went to that sat beside us at the retreat, she did this shirt for me. My stash is huge, and I am not ashamed. Ain't that cute as pie?
That is cute.
Is that just a... Okay. I mean, it's just like an avalanche here. She sent a sweet card. Pretty card. I got my Grace Notes. Fabric of the month, and this is 36 count Palomino. That looks too yellow, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's slowing it out a little.
Yeah.
That's about right there.
Yeah. And then I got 36 count Tiger Lily.
Like a peach.
Mm-hmm. And I got my Gentle Arts. I got Cobblestone, Copper, Clover,
Yeah, that's pretty.
Claret, and Cinders.
Is that purple?
It's reddish purple.
Yeah. I tell you, my old eyes ain't what they used to be.
Tell me about
I
it.
gotta get me an eyelash appointment.
For our retreat in Florida, this is what I gave my table mates. They are project bags, and they were made by Melanie Henson Stitching Sassenach. I'll link her information below. And I put in there my favorite candies. I put several different things in it, and I can't remember right now, of course. But the other night I had put, I love fruit roll-ups. I just always have. And I had put 2 in each person's bag. Well, I had 2 left over. And Cable and them came over here, and he said, can we have this? I said, yeah, you can. And he's sitting in there on the couch, and I said, you know, I only had 2 of those, and you're eating one of them. He sat there for just a second, and he said, you've had enough.
They just honest as they could be.
I got so just you've had enough. No. He said, that's enough. Like, just, if I had 2, that was just enough. He loves them too. And this was Holly's table gift to us. And of course, it's got hot chews, Mentos. How appropriate. Animal crackers. 3 DMCs. Some floss drops. And a beautiful scissor bling. And she is opening a shop on... No, it's not going to be on Etsy. She has a website, but I don't know when it's going to go live. But when it does, I'll let y'all know.
She makes some cute stuff.
She really does. She has such an eye for it, but I mean, that's what. And we met Rika, House of Stitch and Stash, last weekend before last at the Wisconsin retreat. Well, she and I decided that we could just sit together at the Florida retreat. Look what that thing right there is gorgeous.
It is pretty. I
love the colors. This was her table gift. So, thank you, Rika. Thank you so much. And she was every time we got out of the car, she said leave a 5-star review, but she was our Uber driver, I guess, but she took us every night. We all, went and got something to eat, so we had a really good time. This is my Bestitch Me fabric of the month, and it's 36 count grog. I got that on the D-stash table, on the freebie table. I didn't know if you would want it or...
Well, I'm going to stitch it.
Okay.
Look at that baby girl right there.
Hang on. I got you.
I want you to look at the share.
That cracks me up. I hope that's on there. Look what else I got you.
Oh, how cute.
I think it slides up.
No, there it goes. That's going right in my stitchy box.
And even when you get Scarlet done, you could stand her up.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
God, I gotta get up.
I think Holly actually brought that.
That is cute as pie.
Yeah. It looks like
Daisy May.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I bought from Stacy Velvet Carrot Needle Book. Stacy Nash. Did you smell your...
I did. It smells good.
Yeah.
I put it in this bag, I think.
I got Sarah's sewing bag. I got Big Chicken, Little Chicken pin keep. I got Spring Basket pin keep. I got Jane LaFergie Hoop and Thread sewing bag. Have you ever saw that one? I really, really like that. It's just the simplicity
I
of
want
it.
to make some of this kind of stuff. Like sewing rolls and stuff. I've got several patterns of hers that are.
And I got velvet parsnip needle book.
That's cute to me.
I got those from her little pop-up shop at the retreat. This is just a few things that I got on the freebie table, so let me make sure. Did you want to look at any of these? Janine, is it Janine or Jeannie McGowan? Janine. Anyway, Blue Flower. This was our retreat box, or our retreat piece from her. And when I had signed up for this retreat, I was still stitching on 32 count, which I still do stitch on 32 count. But she had extras, so I was able to swap mine for a 36. But it is a Heart's Garden, Janine McGowan. That was our retreat piece. And this is the inside of the box. And it's got cottage garden threads.
Do you ever stitch for those?
Nope, not yet. The DMC and 36 count Bambi by XOXO Design. I like that.
Yeah. It's a different color, but it's pretty.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see about the cottage garden threads. Anna gave us that she did giveaways several times a day, like drew for them. Fantastic retreat. But she gave us these a little bee needle minder. And Marlene Bellina gave everyone one of these at the retreat. I think she does things for Anna's retreats.
A good bit.
Okay. And I had ordered this from Greta, and she brought it and gave it to me. A French rose with the Gloriana silk. I may start that.
That's pretty. Pink is not my thing, but that's pretty.
Yeah. And Greta had a trunk show at the beach, and I got this blush. I think that's such a pretty pink.
It's just barely pink.
Yeah, it's just barely pink. Stop it. I got, these are fabrics by Stephanie. Here, let me do this. Let me finish my Greta. This is Forget Me Not, 36 count. That is so pretty. Well, this is 36 count Dune. Tombstone. Limited edition. 129129. I don't know what that. I think that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Feel how soft that
That's
is.
almost chocolatey milk.
Uh-huh. And then I got light jade.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Oh, but there's more. There's more. There's more. I got Oz. Now tell me why I bought this bright fabric. Okay. That's what I bought from Greta. And I'm waiting on my boards to come in from Amazon. So Alan, I'm hoping they come in and he'll get my boards cut. And from the Black Cauldron Dye Works, I got 32 count Minty Fresh. I like that one too.
Mm-hmm.
I got Carpe Mortem.
That's pretty.
It's a 32 count. I got Squirrely. It's a 32 count. And I got this Butterscotch in 40. Feel of that.
It's soft as it can be, ain't it?
I mean, me and Greta said we don't know if this is going to be bad hard.
Yeah.
Because you can't even see no light through it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's almost like...
Yeah. It's buttery soft, though.
Yeah. But I got that from that lady. And from Victorian Rose Needle Art, she had a pop-up shop there. I got Forbidden Fiber Co. White Chocolate, 36 count. I was trying to keep this with them so I'd know how to mark them. 36 count Tabby Cat. I like that too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Lollybrock is the color. And then Fabrics by Stephanie had a pop-up, and I got 36 count. No, this is 32 count. Sassenach. That's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And 32 count Legendary.
That makes me think of the beach.
Yes, it does.
You know.
Yep. So, did I just bump you?
No.
Callie, I'm just struggling.
We both are.
I am just struggling.
I've been struggling for the last 3 months.
Okay. I mean, oops. Just run over something. And Lord, let me show y'all. This was our retreat swag from Stacy Nash. And it is 2 Red Houses sampler. And she also had an extra that I could swap, but it is on 36 count. Oh gosh. Red Dirt Road by Needle Bling. Trying to see if the... Oh, they're down in there. And it calls for weeks. And we also got a little ruler. She is a super, super nice lady.
Well, she has to be for her stuff.
I mean, she is so sweet. But now, we met Paulette Stewart at the retreat in Wisconsin, and she is precious.
Mm-hmm. You got your box somewhere closer?
No, actually. Where is it?
This is our retreat piece that we got from Paulette. And it's called... Let me get the chart out. I can have to see. Every Gift. threads, some DMC, some linen. I forgot what mine was. Dolly Madison. What I got. Now, where did the threads go? I'll put them back in here. That'll be pretty on there.
I can't wait to start that one too.
And a little ruler. That's gonna be pretty. I can't start nothing like that right now until I get that American
a
Welcome
whole
done.
bag because I didn't show what Stitch and Jim gave me. I mean, I'm missing a whole bag.
My stuff is strode at the house from one end to the other. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Don't know what I got, know where it is, nothing.
Okay, y'all, I'm going on
On a mission.
well, I got to thinking I didn't have my craft gallery.
Oh,
Why do I keep saying that? Country sampler haul. Okay, let's get back on track halfway because I feel scattered. Chris from Florida gave us scissor pull, scissor bling, not a scissor, zipper pull, scissor bling. And from Greta, I got stickers and candy and floss drops and zipper pull. That was our table gift. And this was, I want to say this is the lady that is doing the, we also are getting a project bag from Spring Fling, Tampa. But I think it's, maybe Holly or Greta one said that this was the fabric. But I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunshine Stitcher. Sheila gave me that. It's got a magnet on it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you look at yours?
Yeah.
Because she had sent you one. And this is from Anna. And then this is the that I'm gonna make into a needle minder for our Tampa trip. I want to say Lisa gave these to us at Wisconsin. Did she?
Christy,
Okay, I don't remember.
And some of my
either.
stuff is in my stitchy box because I put it on top of
Yeah.
it.
Boo Boo Brush. Is that what you were looking
Yeah.
for? Yeah. Terry Mann gave me this at Tampa. I mean, let's just go completely out of order. I had another finish since I saw you last, because I didn't show this last time, did I?
No, I think you still liked a little bit on it.
It's by Sweet Annie, the proper stitcher. There is room, and Greta had asked me to do if I would stitch this so she can finish it as a model, and I ran out of floss. But I did not use, I think it calls for Gloriana. And I used Gentle Arts Old Covered Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So I finished that since we saw y'all last. Y'all, I ain't seen y'all in a long time. Been a month nearly. Out there.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get one of them or two? I don't know. Anyway, I ordered this from 123 Stitch, Be a Friend, from Needlework Press, because I had to have this old covered bridge, and, you know, stuff just can't travel alone. I mean, this has been since 5/2, so I've had it. I know it. That's Sundays. And then off the dish stash group, I got Sugar Maple Design Mother's Colonial Pin Keep. I never saw that, but I really liked it.
It's pretty.
I like the colors in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that off the dish stash group.
I got me one today, old Sewing Bird Pocket. I've been hunting that one.
Okay.
It's the blackbird.
All right, this is my bag from Country Sampler. Are y'all not proud? I've got some things that I can't readily find around here. I bought Thread Milk Sesquicentennial Alphabet in Blue 1874.
Sounds good.
I got it, and I got their thread conversion, Country Samplers. And I got 36 Count Sleeping Bear by Needle and Flax. I got 36 Count Hawthorne by Needle and Flax.
Did she cut this for you, or was it already cut?
Oh, she cut it.
Okay.
I got 36 Count Steinbeck Needle and Flax. Now, some of mine she did cut.
Yeah.
Well, it had to have been one of them pieces, because that's all I got. And I got these scissors that Albert tried to take away from me.
Albert's got a good eye, though.
I mean, good eye, good eye. Oh, I got these ball tip needles. Never tried them. Don't know why I want to, but I've got some. So, you know. There's my... You showed it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Paulette. I got this off the D-Stash group, and it is Abby Rose Design Needlework Necessities.
Is it a, let me see, is it a roll or?
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay.
And Shakespeare's Peddler was at the retreat in Wisconsin, and she gave everybody this chart.
I've got to find that.
A little Quaker motif sampler. And the Week Style Works thread. So thank you so much. And this is the little bag I got from Lisa, our table mate. I'm still missing a bag, because where's my little pillow that Marie made me? Jeez Louise. Yeah, this is the bag that Lisa gave me. Y'all, stop it, Albert.
Yeah, I'm laughing with you, honey, because mine is the same way at the house. It took me an hour to gather that up.
I don't know if it's upstairs, if it's downstairs, if it's in a bag, if it's not in a bag. Okay, anyway, I got a little pillow also from Marie. I can't think of anything else. Whoever wants to come help me put this hot mess up, please do.
I hate to even open the door to mine.
Oh, honey, I walk by this room like this when I come downstairs. No, I have to keep the door shut because of flops, but
it's good to go, but it sure is good to get home.
Baby.
And tomorrow I'm gonna work on mine. I'm off tomorrow, so yeah. I got up this morning and went to go. Hadn't seen Mama since since before we went on the retreat, I think. So I went to see her. She was talking. She had seen Sammy this week.
Did you know that Bobo's in the hospital at Princeton?
No.
He fell,
Oh.
and they took him by ambulance, and they said that he had a UTI. He has a hole in his gallbladder.
Lord.
And he's so old, he's not a candidate for surgery.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 90-something.
Mm-hmm. Mama, when I went in today, she was sitting up eating lunch, and she's lost so much weight, it's not funny. She's been on hospice for a while now, and she'll just take spells of eating, but she eats candy, so you know what?
She always has. Which you're the same way.
I am.
I mean, you are.
I love candy, certain kinds of candy, but she was sitting up today, and she wasn't very hungry, but I took her some of them. You know those Nutella things, wafer cookies that we got that's filled?
Love 'em.
She does too.
Well.
So I took her 2 boxes of them, and she wouldn't eat much of her lunch. I said, I got you some more of those wafers. She said, well, let me have one of them. And
she could eat them, couldn't she?
So the aide came in and was going to try to get her to eat. I said, look, she's probably not going to. She's got her wafer cookie. She's good. And I don't care what she eats as long as she's eating something, you know?
Right.
And so I filled her back up on her candy bars and her chips and all that. But I said her birthday was while we were gone. And I had bought her, she can't see, so she had asked me to get her, she asked me to bring her Bible.
Yes, you had told me that she had asked.
So she can't read it, but I did take it over there to her today, but had ordered her some CDs of the Bible, somebody narrating it. And I put them in her CD player and it won't work. And there's a CD in it that plays, so I don't know what the deal is. So Jeremy's got to look at them when he gets home or when I get home today.
It's not one that is to be played on a computer, is it?
I don't know. It says MP3. So, and see, that's why I told him to order it. I said, I don't know if that makes a difference or what. So anyway.
I bet you download it to your phone.
Probably. So, got to get that sorted out.
Yeah.
But I said, did you have any company for your birthday? Yeah, Sammy come by. I said, this is my brother that passed away in 2008 with pancreatic cancer. And I said, well, you did? I said, well, what's he up to? He's just been working, she said. But he come by to see me for my birthday. And I thought, you know what, if he's visiting her, let it be.
Yeah.
So.
Bless.
And she said somebody else come by too, but I can't remember now who it was. Oh, Jimmy Penley.
Oh, okay.
So, she has all this company over there, but anyway.
Happening little room at the nursing home.
It is. But, it makes me not, as silly as it is, it gives me some comfort in knowing that she's got somebody over there visiting her. I don't care if they're truly there or not, but she's always stayed up at night and had real vivid dreams. So I reckon that's just God's way of her having company, because the lady that's in the room with her now, Miss Baker was in there. Miss Baker would talk to her, but the lady that's in there now, she reads all the time. So she don't want the TV on. She don't it's just stark. So that's why I was going to get Mama something to go in her radio. And she's also got those books on tape thing, So, yeah, she's had quite a few visitors this week. So, and she wasn't about talking today. She ate that wafer cookie and she laid back in the bed, put her feet up there, and I said, she was going to sleep, and I said, you gonna take a nap? Yeah. I said, well, do you want me to cover you up? Yeah, that'd be good. So I covered her up, and she wasn't about talking. I said, well, I'll just turn the light out when I leave, Mom. I'll see you Saturday. So.
Or something.
It is.
I was thinking today, this next month, we'll need to do a mid-year whip parade.
We could probably just replay mine from the beginning.
Well, no, I think I'm gonna weed
some more out.
Weed some more out.
The one, there's probably some more that I could weed out too. I mean, let's face it.
I mean, there is, and let's just anyway.
Give us something to think on it.
Yeah.
I need to quit starting every Tom, Dick, and Harry thing. But I've really tried to be better about starting stuff.
I have too.
And be more intentional about what I start because...
How have you done on your heifer pulls this month?
I ain't even looked at the heifer pulls this month. Did I look at them?
Is it I-18 is one of them?
I don't know.
Let's see. I-8 and E22. So mine's going to be This Land, Autumn Alphabet, Tomato Mill Hill, and Psalm 23. But there's one thing about it. It's mine. If I don't want to do it, I'll change it. Because when Greta asked me to stitch some things for her, I mean, I just did. So I've been stitching. I just didn't work on what was called for.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. It'll be there. You know? It ain't going nowhere
unless I get ready to give it away. That can happen too.
Yep. So, it'll be there.
Be watching our Instagram page, Floss Bossin Cousins, and our Floss Bossin Cousins Facebook group, because within the next 2 to 5 days, have some exciting news.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. So y'all keep a watch. And I'm gonna go upstairs and finish eating my dinner and watch Alan watch TV while I stitch.
I'm gonna go home and stitch on my tomato hill, I believe.
Is Jeremy there tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Is he cooking supper?
I don't know. When I went and got my nails done today, we went to Sam's and ate lunch. You know, we just pretty much went one meal a day or so. We probably have some cereal or something for supper.
Yeah. Well, that's Alan went by and got Sam's for us, and
it was good.
I got the smoked tenders and cabbage. So.
Well, all right. I reckon that'll do it.
Alrighty. But I've actually got 2 announcements to make, but we'll either come back and do a spur of the moment video or just watch our Facebook and Instagram.
Y'all have a good one. Get some stitching done.
Bye.
Bye.